How many mistakes are there in the Bible?
None.
None.
Absolutely none.
Do rabbits chew cud?
What are you getting at?
Do rabbits chew cud?
I'm not really sure. I don't know.
Leviticus tells us that rabbits and rock badgers chew cud.
What's
It tells
cud?
us.
I don't know.
So chewing cud is a way of digesting food, where you take it into your mouth and you chew it and you partially digest it, and then you regurgitate it, having been partially digested, and then you eat it again. And Leviticus 11:6 tells us that for the hare, for even though it chews the cud, it does not have divided hooves. It's unclean. So this is God telling Israel through Moses that hares chew cud. Is this correct? Do hares chew cud?
I mean, if it said it there, I guess it does. I don't know.
Except there's a problem.
I'm not a rabbit expert.
Right. Well, funnily enough, I kind of am a little bit, because I've looked into this. You were talking about looking things up. So chewing cud is done by ruminants. Ruminants are types of animals that have multi-chambered stomachs that allow them to chew cud, because one chamber of the stomach has enzymes that are used in the first pass of digestion. Then the food is regurgitated and is eaten again and digested by the next chamber in the stomach. So these multi-chambered ruminants have digestive systems that are configured to chew cud. Guess what? Rabbits don't, and rock badgers don't. This was a mistake. The people back then...
There's no mistake.
Well, this is a mistake.
So I'm sure if I had my other phone here and I looked that verse up, there was some context or something.
There wouldn't be. This is just a mistake. It's just because the people back then looked at rabbits and rock badgers, and the way they eat looks a little bit like they chew cud, so they just said they chew cud, because they just didn't know better. It was a mistake. Like there's lots of other mistakes too. This is just one of them. But there are many, many, many more.
So you think you found the mistake of the Bible, and that's what you're not going to believe because of chewing cud, which I'm sure there's context there.
There isn't context there, and that isn't the reason why I don't believe the Bible. The reason why I don't believe the Bible isn't because there's the odd mistake in it, because it could have mistakes in it and still be broadly true, right? The reason I don't believe the Bible is because it's bullshit.
Okay, so have you ever looked up the future prophecies to see if they are coming to pass?
Which ones?
Like the Euphrates River drying up. Let's go with that. We'll go with an easy one.
The Euphrates River has been dry many times.
Correct.
Yeah, that's not a prophecy. I could prophesy that it's going to rain some point in the next few months. That's not a big deal. And the Euphrates River drying up was one of a number of prophecies, wasn't it? In a sequence of seven, many of which of the other ones haven't come to pass. It was to do with the cups, wasn't it? Have the other ones come to pass? Like the blood and all of that stuff, or is it just a partial fulfillment?
It's partial.
Partial.
But there are some other ones that have come to pass.
Such as? By the way, there's a massive flood in Iraq right now. The Euphrates is not dry right now. So, yeah, I mean, nobody's impressed by these claims. I mean, there are some absolutely tragic failed prophecies in the Bible too, right? We were told that Tyre was going to be destroyed by Nebuchadnezzar, never to be inhabited again. Fourth largest city in Lebanon now. 100,000 people live there and has a thriving tourist industry when there's not a war on. Did that prophecy work?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Which land are you referring to?
I'm talking about the city of Tyre, Tyre, in Lebanon.
Hold on real quick. Gosh, if I hit my home thing, I think it's gonna erase you off of TikTok.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to go into other apps because we won't be able to speak to you if you do that. But you know, appealing to prophecy in the Bible is never going to go well, because the prophecies in the Bible are either written after the events they prophesied, or they're vague enough that of course they were going to come true. You know, if you go to a restaurant and say, "I'll have a steak, please," and then the waiter brings you a steak, you kind of made a prophecy, didn't you? But it's not very impressive. Right? So it's going to take a bit more than this, and God would know that it would take more than this. I think that you haven't even come close to making a case for why anyone should take any of this babble seriously. It's just nonsense.
Okay.
I'm going to give you some advice. I think you should stop worrying about all of this superstitious mumbo jumbo and just get on with your life.
Never will happen.
Just get on with your life. You can start. It's amazing. Atheism is incredible. You don't have to worry about sin. You don't have to worry about being set on fire. You don't have to worry about what you do in your own bedroom. You don't have to worry about the thoughts.
About your salvation.
You don't have to worry about salvation, because nobody needs salvation. Nobody needs it. It's a made-up nonsense.
Every knee will bow and every tongue will confess.
Yeah,
Look, I'll join you next time when I have another phone or
fine.
computer here, because I don't know all of it off top.
We can tell, but come back when you have your other phone and computer, and we'll carry on demonstrating
okay.
how bullshit your religion is. I'm totally happy to do that.
All right.
All right.
I hope you have a great day.
You too.
Alrighty.
Thanks a lot. Bye.